And we start off with recent developments in transit news. According to MTA records, ongoing staffing shortages are straining subway services despite a 2-year push to recruit over 2,000 new train operators and conductors. In August, subway riders faced more than 5,000 delays linked to staffing shortages, a sharp contrast to slightly over 1,500 delays in January. The surge is attributed by the largest transit union to a 70% year-over-year increase in assaults on subway workers as per MTA statistics. Canela Gomez, who is the vice president of Transport Workers Union 1100, Local 100, emphasized the issue saying, quote, "Passengers need to stop spitting on us, punching us in the face, and throwing water bottles at us. We would have more crews available if the public would cease these attacks." However, MTA spokesperson Eugene Resnick disputes the stating there is a negligible correlation between instances of transit worker victimization and crew shortages affecting service. Currently, crew shortages rank as the third leading cause of subway delays this year, following maintenance issues and police response. In community news, the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs is committed to nurturing the city's rich cultural landscape. They recently secured its second largest budget and is distributing funds to a multitude of upcoming projects. Our BronxNet reporter, Brittany Schuyler-Albane, has the details.
The New York City Department of Cultural Affairs, dedicated to supporting the city's vibrant culture, is seeing its second largest budget in allocating funds to numerous projects.
It's $222.8 million for 75 organizations across the city of New York.
Of the 75 projects, the New York Botanical Garden was awarded funds to develop its site operations center.
It's the first net positive energy public building in New York City. We're really excited about this project and really grateful to the mayor and the commissioner for their support.
This center will serve as a hub for those who Bernstein mentions make the garden such a special place. It will cater to administrative and trade-oriented needs by adding workforce training rooms, vehicle storage, a repair shop, kitchens, and lunchrooms to support employees.
This is a building where the work of the garden really happens. The behind-the-scenes work that makes this such a special place happens in this site.
Their operations center is also the first net positive energy public building here in New York City.
It will be climate friendly. Net positive energy means that the building will create more energy than it uses. So it's good for the people who work here. It's good for the people of the Bronx.
As they now have the funding, Bernstein says she hopes to start the project as soon as possible to maintain their 18-month project timeline and open a building that both employees and park-goers can enjoy. Reporting for BronxNet, Brittany Schuyler-Albane.
And thank you, Brittany. In other news, the Department of Correction could soon be required to inform the public of any in-custody deaths within 24 hours as a new bill aims to mandate. Now, the legislation demands the agency overseeing detainee medical care issue public records with recommendations to prevent future fatalities. This initiative is in response to concerns raised regarding the lack of transparency in jail death reporting and the confidential nature of medical morbidity and mortality reviews conducted by staff at Correctional Health Services. In 2023, 8 individuals tragically died while in custody, including 3 at the George Vierno Center on Rikers Island. In 2022, 19 deaths among roughly 66,000 detainees, marking the highest death rate in decades. The proposed legislation, expected to be introduced at the full council meeting, would formally require jail personnel to notify the deceased defense attorney and the media within 24 hours. The legislation would also require CHS to regularly report on the compassionate release of individuals with serious medical conditions. Well, that is all the time we have for our Bronx updates. We are taking a quick break, but guess what? We got more open, including important news regarding Medicare and health when we return.